Just please raise your hand and I'll call on you. Alexa, you can go first.
Hi, Kurt. Apologies for the background noise where I am. I wanted to ask you, it's less about the game than about something that was on the injury report yesterday, that Alyssa Thomas is doubtful. Obviously, I guess a quote unquote upgrade from being out. So I didn't know how much you would be willing to share about what prompted that change and what that might mean for a potential return at some point, or if she's moving in the right direction for, that kind of more or less upgrade.
Yeah, we're excited about AT's continued progress with her rehab. I think it's fair to say that she is ahead of schedule. Ultimately, what that schedule is still a day-to-day, obviously, observation and evaluation. The upgrade today was that she was going to go through warm-up and felt like it was inappropriate when people see her in warm-up today that the upgrade on the report. But we're pleasantly happy with where she's at with her rehab. But certainly, there's stages of for her.
Gotcha. Just to clarify, she's still, I guess, is she warming up there since we can't obviously observe ourselves in Dallas?
Yeah, she's going through the light warm up with the team currently as we speak, I believe. I'm not out there either.
Got it. Appreciate it, Kurt. Thank you.
Thank you.
Doug?
Hey, Kurt, good to see you, man. Just to follow up on Alexa's question, I mean, best case scenario for you with her? I mean, obviously she's had such a great threshold of pain in the past. Like, what are you hoping best cases for her for the rest of this year?
Best case for me, Doug, is for her to be confident, to be feel good with her recovery, that when she decides that she's ready to play, if that's November 1st in the Czech Republic, or if it's somewhere down the line here in the remaining part of our season, that she is perfectly mentally and physically in a good place to return. Obviously, a major injury is just not the physical rehab. Along with that is so much mental. And, the best case scenario is that AT in her mind is in the place she wants to be upon return to basketball.
And just to follow up on tonight, I mean, you're playing a team that, again, it seems every night you have a team that's beset with injuries and other things, but they're battling for a playoff spot. So you already have. How big is tonight's game for you guys to sort of keep that momentum going and maybe get a better, closer shot to clinch a top 2 seed?
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head. Everybody talks about, there'll be talk tonight that Dallas is playing for their playoff lives. Thursday, it will be talked about that LA is playing for their playoff lives, but there's so much at stake for us also. And so the message to our team is we've got to stay focused. Every game is important for us in playoff seeding possibilities. And we want to keep this momentum going. It has been a great stretch, but I'm telling you, it's not been an easy stretch for us because every game leading up to the Commissioner Cup, we were trying to stay in first place in the East. We wanted to get in the Commissioner's Cup. Since we've come out of the post-Olympic break, every game is being talked about as so important to the playoff push and playoff seeding. So I feel like we've been in an important game every single night. It seems like we're playing for something every single night. It's a lot to keep asking of this team. I'm just proud that they have stepped up. And again, I think it's a skill set. It's an underrated skill set. It is certainly a skill set to play hard. And we've got a group that plays hard and has bought into our style and has stayed really focused. It's not been easy what we've asked of them, but they're staying focused one game at a time.
Thanks, Kurt.
Thanks, Doug.
Miles?
Hey, Kurt, just following up a little bit on your answer to Doug. But since you've last played Dallas a few weeks back, they've played 6 competitive games with no final margin larger than 5 points. Does your approach change at all when playing a team like the Wings, or like you said, the upcoming matchups with the Sparks or the Liberty, knowing that these teams are desperately battling for those last 2 playoff spots, in terms of an emphasis on energy from the tip, knowing that they might come out really fired up from the opening tip?
You've hit it right on the head. We've talked about our start. We've talked about our energy. We've talked about does toughness travel. We like to say that toughness travels, and we're going to have to be really tough tonight, regardless of who lines up out over on the other side. If they're with Mariah, without Mariah, obviously, Izzy and Satu are probably not going to play. So they have such weapons. Enrique is such a weapon. Marina off the bench is such a weapon. We have great respect for Thornton and Gray. They can have monster games. So the matchup's not an easy matchup for us. We have great respect for how explosive Dallas can be. And we've just prepared like crazy. And we hope that we're not a little bit rusty, because we've had a little bit of break right now. We haven't played a game for a while. So we've got to come out and get our legs under us quickly.
Thanks so much, Kurt. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Kurt? Charlotte? All right. You're
Sorry, I
all
was
set,
muted.
Kurt. Oh,
Good. No,
It's
no,
okay.
I'm good. Sorry,
All
I was just trying to say that. Thank you.
no problem. Thanks. Thanks, Kurt.
Thanks, guys.